or better.
No, 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 no. I do not like this instrumental at all. It gets on my nerves. All right, this is better. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Lisa. You're here early. Did I say morning to you already, Lisa? Did I? Oh gosh, this chair now. So now I have to remind myself to stay still because no, I need to switch chairs because this is gonna get on my nerves if I sit on it for the morning. Anyways, let me just get the pleasantries out of the way. I did, Lisa. I don't know, my memory's whack this morning. Anyways, anywho's. Good morning, Shauna. Good morning, Hermelin. Good morning, Shantae. Good morning, Marianne. Good morning, Jenilyn. Valerie, good morning. What's she coming about, Unta? What's she coming about? Anyways, morning, Jackie Douglas Adams. Jacqueline Douglas Adams. I hope all is well. Never mind the whatever this for this bright and early Monday, March 4th. Good morning, everybody. Come on in. Y'all coming in slow today. Is it me or is it Mark doing what he usually does? Hold on, let me check. Let me just make sure everything is. Morning, Shelly Mitchell. Y'all probably have your notifications off again. And there's three. Hold on, let me check if it's 3 or 4. There is at the bottom of the screen, right? There's 3 dots at the bottom of the live. I'm gonna need you, Shante, are coming back. I'm gonna need you to go on, click on it, and scroll down until you see turn on live notifications. So you go there and you turn it on because sometimes I don't know why Mark turns it off, but I guess to see if you're active or if you're viewing these people. But they sometimes turn it off. Ingrid, good morning. Good morning, Queen Bee. Good morning, Glendolyn. Good morning, Lou. Good morning, Nakisha. Good morning, Irvin Lewison. Where are the men this morning? Only 2 of them in the room, Lou and Irvin. Y'all saw DJ and y'all decided, you know what? I'm gonna sit this one out this morning. Is that what's going on? Cause the movement, the ratio this morning in the room, men to women, it's usually women are way more, but usually some days no, they hear DJ and they peeping from outside. They're listening, but they're not clicking. Tag Melvin, where's Samuel? Good morning, Claudine. How are you? Morning, Wendy. How's Toronto this morning? It could be a woman DJ. The person who sent it is a female. She's not in a same sex relationship, so it's a man and a woman, Mr. DJ. Sometimes people ask me, how do you feel like if you know these people? I'm like, I do the same thing people do. DJ Ice, come on in. No, but it's not you though. Because when I checked, I did my. It's not you. So you're safe. Tag y'all DJ friends. Ice, that's what I need you to do because it's one of them. And you know who it is as well. Y'all need to talk to your DJ brothers. It's one thing to beat turntables, but we're not about to have y'all out here beating women. That's a totally different ball game. And y'all know when it comes to abuse and those things, I don't play. I don't care who you are. It's not DJ Kevon. Don't play. Don't play my DJ. Not power DJs for sure. Mm, I say no more. Um, Glendolyn, did I say good morning to you? No, it's not my short friend. Stop calling people and tagging nobody. Didn't ask y'all to tag nobody's name in here. I'm not about to be walking around looking over my shoulder. I'm walking down the stairs and there's a DJ waiting for me with a 2x4. Y'all not about to do that today. So stop tagging people. All right? Swagger boy Samuel, are you a DJ? Good morning, Jay. Where's all the DJs? But no, jokes aside, usually on Monday we chop it up. But this is an important subject because we get to speak on abuse, physical abuse, right? And not just physical but verbal. So imagine when a man is bad enough that he have the most to tell you, and on top of that, put any hand on you like you have a big daughter that you didn't do no work to make, but you have a big child that you feel it's okay to beat. Mr. DJ, don't make me and you have nothing. Please, I beg. Just want this year to be peaceful. That's all. But we're not about to tolerate abuse in any way, shape, or form. No, in 2024, y'all beating women still? Like, in 2024, y'all beating women? In 2024, the year of the Lord, a whole leap year, y'all beating women still? Y'all still doing that ish? Y'all still don't feel confident enough in your masculinity that you feel you need to exert your manliness to prove that you're man? You have to beat. Well, how do you? Let me go and come back because I think I'm getting too warm too soon. Have y'all seen the One Love movie? Bob Marley's One Love movie. Let me just. I'll come back. Let me just have a woosa moment first. Your DJ, somebody hear the story already. DJ, you always hear some story, I swear. Morning, Jenny James. Hi, Trisha. Good morning. How are you? Yeah, so all the time I love Bob Marley, right? And that, I mean, I haven't stopped loving his music and his contribution to reggae music because I'm a big fan of reggae music. But Bob wasn't too shabby when it come to womanizing. I don't realize was all that. I mean, I know Rita had she thing with Bob, but the Cindy and the Bob used to behave like a DJ too. Bob had women everywhere. Like what Nige Boy sang Continent. Bob had women. Bob was bobbing. No wonder the man have so much to. And these are our idols, right? But like I said, sometimes you have to differentiate the two, the man from the music. I didn't realize Bob was all of that. I mean, I like the biopic. I like how they put his life out there. And I think and I was following up and where was Miss Sonia? The Jamaicans had an issue with it because they thought that a Jamaican should have played the part of Bob and not like an actor. But I thought the actor did a very good job. I think the actor did a very Bob the Ring. Anik, listen, I know Bob had some nasty ways, but I didn't realize it was that bad. Rita never had a belly to it. No wonder Rita did the most after the man died. Like Rita is living somewhere in where Africa, some part of Africa. And how she named Cindy, the side lady, whatever, was having issues with um not being included in the movie. But Cindy wasn't wife for you. I find sometimes we just get a little brave and forget we role and place there. Because you know the situation. Bob was bobbing all over the place, weaving and bobbing. And Miss Rita was there holding it down in the background, singing Three Little Birds and Sweet, 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 whatever. So it was not a case of not knowing. And a lot of you was complaining because to me, some people complain just wanted to complain. And I'm talking more about the Jamaicans because, I'm deeply into the Jamaican bloggers, vloggers, and what have you. To me, the movie gave exactly what it was supposed to give. So if y'all haven't seen it, maybe you should. To me, this was one of the most important times in Bob's life. The acting was good. The guy who played his role, his presence was felt. And I'm not sure if I've ever watched any biopics and could actually think you're watching the person or you are in that moment. That's how strong, the music, the lyrics, and the vibrations are. And it kind of showed the world the revolutionary side of Bob and all that he stood for, how he used his music and influence to unite a nation despite being a target. He was fearless, he was selfless, and, he was courageous. But he was a man, can't say the word. Even going so, I don't want to give away too much. I have to see it, but I love his humility, and he understood that his gift was more than just about him. He was a messenger. He was a messenger. So if you guys haven't seen it yet, Brent's morning, how you do? Brenda says, about a lot of keepers. That's the word I'm looking for. Elimas, good morning. That's the word I was looking for. Bob had a lot of keepers. He denied being married to Rita? Really? Casey says that movie boring to me. What was one? It's a biopic. You can't get. It wasn't about shooting and action. It wasn't like Scarface. So it's got to be if somebody's life, like my life isn't filled with excitement every day. So listen, forget you, Casey. I don't know how you're talking about the movie boring. Sit and relax and watch it. You like too much excitement. Sometimes you just have to chill. Just chill. Brian's, come, let me talk about that. Bob denied being married to Rita. I never knew that. He was a Rastafarian. Polygamy is a normal practice. Shauna says she don't like it. Carrie Morning said Bob and them get good in their days. No, for Ann Thomas, good morning. No, I didn't realize Bob used to make. Hello. He says I love the biopic, but it also attempted to paint Rita as a saint, and that she was not. Nah, man. Listen, Rita was no saint, and Rita understood what she got herself into, but she was not about to, like most people who are like married, right? And they know that their husbands are engaged in all sort of practices, but they'll be like, hey, I'm not about to leave and let Cindy or Jin or Jay or whatever come true. What's her name? Rita was a terrorist too. Rita wasn't. Yeah, they got along. Bob, what I say, Bob was in control of the house. They wasn't running around Bob house. So Francis says, what I like, the movie didn't get into the infidelity too much. They kept it about the music and the political differences. That's what I liked as well. That would have put a different spin on it altogether if they had focused more on that, because Bob, like I said, Bob was bobbying. So his mother let folks know they were married. So Bob is probably thinking, hey, I'm out there in the spotlight, I'm an artist. We can't go out there, and because the fans, the women, I want them thinking that, nah. So we had to keep this on a low. Just drop the box on Bob. But it's a good biopic. And all the noise, I was tempted to not watch it based on the noise and how, the Jamaicans were saying, well, the Jamaicans should be the lead artist and blah, blah, blah. Roxanne says Rita understood her position in the food chain. Byrne says Rita understood Bob better than he did himself. She was in a different level. Rita run the show, no matter how Bob was the big star and this and that. Rita was actually the one in control and behind the scenes. So he's like Bob and whatever he had to do. But I like it. I have to watch it again. Rita is what all men need these days. Relax and take on. There's a lot of women doing that. She ran the show. Rita, I think that is why Bob didn't leave her, divorce her. No, well, know what would have happened because of his death, how he died and blah, blah, blah. But so early. But Rita held it down. Thank you, Anne. Rita held it down. She definitely, held it down. That's why she was wife. She held it on him. She was his Olivia Pope too. Bob was maybe too. Johanna bad like the man from Coconut Road. Jackie me and you this man from Coconut Road and Eli Mus. I ain't have one time. After Eli Mus don't blow up your spot already and have me here feeling sorry for you and my child in distress. And I thinking I need to come to your rescue all the while you're behind my back, sleeping leg in leg and stupid me thinking you need Jackie, let me alone please this morning. It's Monday. It's too early for me to even take you on. Anyways, back to the meat of the matter. Now, sometimes we see these things and we kicks and joke about it, but when it comes to anything to do with abuse, physical, verbal, whatever it is, it's something I feel very strongly about, and I've made no secret about seeing it, living it, and it's not something I wish on anybody. And I can't believe for the life of me in 2024, we still have women who are asking what to do in a situation where abuse is evident. You're living it, not just physically, but verbally. I can't believe in 2024 that we are still having women not knowing what to do when they find themselves a victim of abuse. And it's sad because with so much out there, Mr. Ray, where you going? If I come past you passing. And I usually try to do that, but the problem is she makes herself noticeable. Sometimes I'll be going about my business, saying what I have to say, and then up she comes, saying something that draws attention to her. Alora says we need more women like Rita. She understood her role. Alora, you want that? You go right there with that. But we need more women like y'all don't even understand your role as men, but we want women to understand their role as women. Some of you can't even control your house, but you want to have 2 and 3 women down the road. And listen to you, but we need more women like Rita. Some of y'all wouldn't even survive under Rita. But continue to ask for more Ritas. Bob could have managed to take care of Rita, Cindy, Jill, and Theresa. Some of you can't even take care of your own home, but have the audacity to want to have 3 and 4 women, and we scrunting to eat a good pilau during the week. But you have the audacity, the testicular fortitude to want to have 2 and 3 women. I don't get it. Men come with a kind of bravery that you can't buy, Y'all have a serious type of bravery and confidence that you cannot buy. It's not found in stores. It's not found online. Morning, Terry. Y'all have a confidence that is unique to y'all because you in your home scrunting to make ends meet. And you have 2 and 3 women outside still. And you barely could make a cup of tea in the morning. I don't get it. Yeah. We need to have a talk with the big man upstairs as to why he gave you all so much confidence in that department. Anywho's. So the lady says that she would like some advice from my viewers and, of course, the folks on Facebook. She's been with her boyfriend for 5 years. 5 years. And he's very insecure and he's controlling. Before I go somewhere without him, it's somehow cheating, and it will turn into a big problem with him hitting me, calling me names, and telling me to leave his place. But when he goes out without me and I speak about it, it's a problem, and he say that's his place. She has a point. See, please, you can go and come as you wish. And before a male messages her on Facebook or says hi to her or even reacts to her pictures, she's having intercourse with them. Sometimes she says she doesn't even know the person. She says she distanced herself a lot from her female friends because he says he's calling them, the H word and the the W word and the B word and what have you. Anyways, I deleted my ex number because he thinks I still have something to do with him, whereas on his end he won't. So something won't do something like that for me. He constantly entertains different women. Every one of even one of his ex who had problems with him, who we had problems with from the beginning. See what happens when you don't punctuate. Jesus, killing me without the punctuations. I tried, but I missed it. Anyways, she says, whereas on his end, he wouldn't do something like that for me. He's constantly entertaining different women. Even one of his exes who we had problems with from the beginning, he has cheated on me many times with that same ex, and I keep believing his lies even when I have proof. And what he kept saying is, I can't stop him from talking to his fans because he's a DJ. All right, Mr. Man. When we have an argument, he constantly tells me to leave, and if I do, I am the worst person out. If I pack up to go and I'm leaving, he will hit me and call me all sorts of names until I give in and go back to him. Whenever he's not stressed, he's very nice, but when he's stressed and problems start, he will take out his rage on me. There is so much, but I don't want to make it too long. I need some advice from your viewers on what to do. Yes, I love him very much, and yes, he had a good side. He has a good side when he's not stressed, but I'm also tired of the back and forth. Miss, you're not family, like you're not brothers, like bigger brothers. Because I always tell people, anytime you play first and you say you hated me, I have brothers, and I'm going to let them know. Like, how y'all have family? Do you have like older brothers or cousins to bring home? Because they only play bad when they figure it's up you against them. Bring two of your big brothers in front of them and they're shaking like leaf and peeing themselves. How do you want advice? How do you want advice? Because based on what you're saying, this man looks like he's always stressed. So every time he's stressed, you're gonna get blows. He's nice when he's not stressed. And for 5 years, how do you stay for 5 years in a relationship? Y'all have no children, so at least we can rule that out as something that will keep you back because your parents or your family members probably don't want to take you in with your child or children. So that could be one of the reasons. But there's no way I'm going to shack up with somebody and they're going to have the opportunity to tell me leave their place twice. I ain't care if I want to stay under the tunnel. But you're not going to get the opportunity to tell me go. Come out in your place twice. To a point where it's almost like a joke now. What? Are you employed? Are you gainfully employed so you can like get out? So you don't have to stay and accept whatever is given to you? Because if you're not, you seriously need to be. Because trust and believe, when you're able to take care of yourself, you have power. You're in a better position. You're not at someone's beck and call. You're not at somebody's footstool. It's when you're not able to provide for yourself or you're not providing. I shouldn't say not able, but not providing for yourself. You give away your power because people feel they can talk to you anyhow, can deal with you anyhow, and you just accept whatever you get. But all that's going on, he's cheating one, abusing you two, physically and verbally. You love him very much. Boy. Love him very much still. What do you love really? Because you said when he's not playing, when he's not stressed, he's very nice. What is it? Somehow the voice don't play on this one's a sandbox skeleton oil. Listen, stop promoting violence. Violence. Kelly. Kelly, behave. I need, joke aside, I need us women to get it together. And it's the cry of a lot of women. You're not the only one in the situation. There are even women who are employed, who are working for their own money and are in situations like that. I don't know if it's like what Brent says, probably does not want to be alone. DJ probably gives her clout. These are the choices folks make because of internal battles. Because even when they do have the opportunity to leave, they still stay and make excuses for the person. Because that's what you're trying to do. Oh, he's nice when he's not stressed. So why would I want to be with somebody that I have to gauge their mood and hope that they're not stressed today so we'll have an okay day? It reeks of low self-confidence, self-esteem, narcissism, everything you could think about. Accusing you of men in your inbox, but at the same time, according to what you said, and we're just going with your side of the story.
Elemus Gilbert. W.
You know how to pronounce Elemus? Listen how they pronounce it. Eli must name Elemus Gilbert.
Good morning.
Eli must, good morning.
I
I hear my phone pronounce your name.
I want to give a short story around, and I want to listen very carefully.
I'm listening to you,
This
Elemus.
is a serious topic, and I'm giving you just a short story so you could know what is the problem with a lot of women. There is a business place on Main Street in Sussex. Years ago, I stand up outside with all the majority of the people in the town surround that building and listening the wife getting licks from the husband. He locked her in the rooms. Nobody could come in. Beat that woman. Beat that woman. And you know why he beat her?
Right.
He come out and sleep by the outside woman and she mentioned it to him. She talk about it. He beat her. When he released her, his son had to bring her to the Sussex police station. That time the police station was up by the Anglican school. She limping and talking about it and a picture of it happening. Around another woman limping, going up to the police station. And you know what she's saying? Oh God, I can't take it no more. I get last before, but that one is the worst. I can't take it no more. Limping. I watch it happen the night. I come out and do a show in Redville and I stand up and watch that happen. The morning, I went to that same shop to buy something. You know that same wife was behind the counter cashing?
After she can't take
Do
it
you
no
understand
more.
what I'm now telling you?
After she can't take it no more.
After she can't take it no more and get all that licks. And I would like to bring a lot of police on your program. They go tell you most of women report about domestic violence. When they're trying to charge the man or do something, the woman come back and they say,
They don't want to they don't want to go through with it, they change their mind.
See that's a problem right there. That's a conversation you have to hold. Because I will tell you something before I hang up. People do your things when you allow it to happen. And of course, you cannot walk away right away. Sometimes the kids involved, sometimes the business involved, sometimes the house involved. So you think about them. When you stay and you're taking it over and over and over and over and over, that's the problem, right? A lot of women does do that. A lot of women at the moment, man or husband beating them every night and lying and tell the family they fall along on the step. Hiding the man, hiding
the bruise under makeup and all kind of things.
Yes. So that is changing. So that is a next conversation by itself. So with all the talk you're talking there, Arona, them things they don't solve anything. Because a lot of them hide.
It's embedded deeply, and there's a lot of women going through it, experiencing it, and masking during the daytime, and you see them.
Listen, the same man that abusing them, this is what the man telling them. If you leave me, you don't find nothing better. Arona, a woman called me once in Brooklyn. She hold me in me call her because she hears something about me and an ex-woman. She called me and she was older than me. You know, I end that relationship.
Of course, one time, same time.
Arona, no woman don't beating me, no woman don't eating me. Because once you do it once, you go do it again. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you so much, Elimus. Elimus. Yeah. Good point, Specky. And I wish we can have more men speaking like that and speaking up against it. But sometimes it's a topic that more women, you would hear more women speaking on, and men not saying much and talking to their brothers and their fellow brethren, then uncle, then their sons, their nephews, their family cousins, co-workers. But it's important to have these conversations because somehow I think hearing it out loud can actually put something in motion, that you will actually find some sort of courage. Hey, Melbourne, Tyson. I'm not sure who you are, but hi. Brent says men need to diss friends who beat. Yeah, call them out. Can't drink and hang with you now. We don't do those things. But getting back to the story, there's just a lot that seems, because like she said, there's so much more she can say. And if this is what you gave and there's still so much more, like I really don't even know where to start to tell you you deserve better. And the love that we continue to pour into other people, we need to start pouring more into ourselves. We poured a love into everybody else, our partner, or this or that. And the little bit that's left over is what we give to ourselves. But it should be the other way around. You should love yourself so much and so hard that some things will not be acceptable. And that's exactly where I'm at. It's like when you're younger, you make allowances for certain things, right? But as you get older, there are some things you are not willing to compromise on. There are some things you just don't want to bend on because you believe that you deserve better and you should receive better. And you do the same as well. At some point, you have to stop and say, this is not good enough for me. You're not happy. You're getting beaten by somebody who claims to love you. You don't have a life. You stop chilling with your girlfriends because, and that is his way of controlling you. Because there's no way that we are in a relationship and it's only me and you. We support, it's not healthy. You have your friends, I have my friends. Not like I'm out every weekend partying, I'm out every night drinking. No. But you're supposed to have other people that you call friends. So him telling you that your friends are this, that, and your other, and you're just giving this man complete power and control. So he says that about your friends, and you distance yourself from them because of what he said. But in the meantime, according to him, he has fans and he's out playing and doing whatever, living his life while you're cooped up in a house, taking licks, taking abuse, and asking for advice. Like, come on. The man is living his life, cheating on you, going out partying, playing, whatever it is, and you at home. You're home being his personal punching bag. And you need advice because you love him very much. Y'all keep playing with your lives and y'all don't know. It takes only one blow in the wrong place. Only one. You never know when that blow could land where it's not supposed to. Y'all keep playing footsie with your lives. I don't get it. If the bad outweighs the good, you've got no business being there. Everybody has their ups and downs. Tongue we teach all the time. We argue. I tell you too bad what if I feel like it, and you can be pushing, although you're not supposed to, because respect is supposed to maintain that at all times. But I'm just saying I prefer you say 2 words and go about your business than to be engaged in physical abuse. You're saying he has a good side when he's not stressed. We live in a stressful environment. Every little thing, if you're not careful, and don't have control stresses you. We're like surrounded by stressors. This is Grenada. There's so much that stresses you on a daily basis. If you don't control it, you're in a perpetual state of stress. So you're living in an environment where you have to pray that this man is not stressed today. Like, why? Burn says, too many of our men grew up in homes where there were no good examples or no men at all to emulate. Some witness stepdads abuse sisters, fathers beat mothers, etc. You see, we rush into things too quickly. Take time, find out a person's background, then you can determine who you are likely getting involved with. A lot of them have pent up trauma and they're not emotionally available. That's the gospel right there. Being emotionally available and rushing. Lisa asked, do you love sis? Do you love you? That's the $1 million question. And based on what she said, I see nothing that indicates the slightest inch of self-love. Because she's saying at the end, I love him. After all that, somebody beat me up and love is the last thing on my mind. Whenever he's not stressed, you're still making excuses for him. So that says a lot about who you are and how you feel about yourself, how you see yourself. Instead of placing blame solely where it is, he's an abuser. Don't excuse the behavior. There's no reason. There's no excuse. He's an abuser. That's it. But whenever he's not stressed, he's very nice. But when he's stressed and problems start, he'll take out his rage on me. There's so much, but I don't want to make it too long. I need some advice from your viewers on what to do. Normally in relationships, I don't tell people leave. I'm like, this is what it is. You decide. But in situations where abuse is concerned, I tell people run and don't look back. Don't care how much time he cry, fresh cold in his nose, bawling he go dead. When you look around and you leave after a couple months, you see them living well and good. They're inhaling and exhaling. They're not allowing oxygen to not get into their bodies. So don't fall for all the nonsense and the crying and let it go. But when he's not stressed, he's very nice and I love him. You're in somebody's place every minute of the day. You ain't sure when you'll come and meet your clothes outside. Telling you to leave their place, to come out in their place, and you can't say anything because according to them, I'm in my place. Why do we keep putting ourselves in these situations where people can abuse us, use and abuse us? We keep giving away our power. We keep giving away our power. I think a lot of us women are so insecure in ourselves, we tolerate a lot from men. BS from men. I pray we raise a stronger generation mentally this time around. I really hope we do. I really, really, really hope we do. Because there's no way I could see as a man you're okay with beating on a woman, watching a woman cry in pain, seeing marks on her body, and you're still going to turn around and want to have intercourse with her and still caress the body that you just beat and say that you love. So it's all around. It's not only women. There are men that seriously need to work on themselves as well. It's not only women. There are a lot of broken women and there are a lot of broken men. And until you recognize that you have a problem, you can talk until the cows come home, it wouldn't change. And we have to get into the habit before I go to realize that therapy doesn't mean you're mentally ill or what have you. There's a lot of you who had some questionable upbringing, a questionable childhood, not normal childhood filled with abuse as well. So it's like the cycle repeats itself. You saw your mother being abused and you think it's normal. And there are others who saw it and be like, I'll never do that because I saw what he did to my mother. So I know and ever I would never ever raise my hand on a woman. Yes, Kelman. Things happen when we make our significant other. Make our significant other. I'm not sure what you're trying to say here, but it says never let them feel they can control you. We aren't toys. We aren't machines. We shouldn't be controlled. Nobody should be controlled by the other. Mutual respect, yes, but nobody should be controlling anybody. Why would you want to control another person? But the other person can't do that to you. Make it make sense. Why would you want to control another person? No, let me just play this one before I go. Miss, at the end of the day, love is not the answer. Love can't fix this person. You could love the hell out of him, but unless he realizes he has a problem and is prepared to take accountability, you could love him all the way. You could love him until Friday start falling on a Tuesday, and it's not going to change anything. Let me hear what this person's saying. Hold on.
She said she loved him. Innit? I guess she's baking, washing, scrubbing, cleaning, doing all the little bits and pieces with licks, and still saying, I love him. Steady, come out there. Come out there, go dead on the licks.
Sometimes that's how you have to be, as blunt and raw as possible. I was trying to be politically correct, but I think that's what you probably need to hear. No man should be putting their hand on any woman, and no woman should be putting their hand on any man. That is like the ultimate deal breaker. It happens the first time, you don't leave room for it to happen a second time. Because now the person gets comfortable. You know what they always say, monkey know what tree to climb? Because I've had a guy tell me one time, listen, I used to seriously beat up this girl I was with. We just used to like fight. But then he got with this next one and he was like, so I'm like, what's it like? And he was like, nah, afraid of woman. She don't promise me already. The day I touch her is the day she dropping my 2 hands in the police station. And I know when. I could be sleeping, I could be awake as long as she dropped my hand. And it was like, you afraid? I'm like, but weren't you afraid? When you were with this one and every Monday morning y'all fighting? Well, she didn't used to challenge him, basically. She just stood there and took it. And no matter what he did, she was still there. And there and then the meaning of monkey know what tree to climb really, really made sense to me. Because he knew he could get away with it with this one. But the one that he's currently with, he knew not to try that with her. Because she told him from jump, because apparently she heard that he used to do this with the other young lady. And she was up from jump, told him, don't feel you trying that here. Because I'm going to drop your 2 hands in the police station. So sometimes y'all love way more, or even more, than you love yourself. And as long as you continue to love other people more than you love yourself, then I guess licks shall be your portion for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. But at some point, you know that is not right. Hence the reason you're asking for advice. So I'm going to say to you, don't allow anybody, DJ, farmer, fisherman, I don't know the DJ to have you as no turntable. Let he beat up each turntable and them. Scratch and do them all kind of thing. Not you. Love yourself. You're dating an adult, not a child. All the red flags are there. How can you love someone that does all these things to you? So take a good long look in the mirror for all the answers you're looking for. But the situation you're in is not one of them. Yeah? Guys, thank you so much. So any man that hits a woman is a coward, of course. So there's some men that wouldn't dare raise their hand on another man, but you think you have strength on a woman. So I really hope you find the strength to leave this situation because it's not worth it. It's not worth it. No, that's not what I said at all. Casey, I don't know what you heard, but that was not it. Nope, not here. Not in power. None of the power DJs here. I made sure I looked and checked and asked questions. It's not my, because it's not my DJs. Yeah, I'll have a good Monday. We'll see y'all tomorrow, same time, same place. Thank you so much for powering up. Thank you so much to our friends at Beacon Insurance and Western Union. I'll see y'all tomorrow.